So I want to talk about our social media, our Instagram feed, Twitter, Facebook. As most of you know, we've been doing this for close to 30 years. And again, we don't really care. Bad guy's a bad guy. I don't care what the political thoughts are. That none of that really matters to us. But the one thing that we've noticed is, case in point today, I posted a guy that took a police officer's radio at one of the rioters from Capitol. He took the police officer's radio, he took his badge, he buried the guy's badge in his backyard. So a local judge out there, they told him he could stay home. They told him they would let him stay at his house. And another judge came back and said, no, this guy's he's gonna stay in jail until the hearing. And I myself, I'm all about that because I don't see this guy as a patriot. I see him as basically as one of the terrorists. And obviously we're pro law enforcement. Almost between me and my partner Steve, who also runs FugitiveWatch, we started this back in '92. And both of us were police officers, and we have a combined probably about 36 years of police experience and doing FugitiveWatch for 30 years. So we've posted a lot. We've seen a lot of changes. And the one thing that we notice is that people are afraid to comment or to like certain posts. If I post something about a puppy dog being kicked or a child or something, everybody's like, yeah, hey, we love it. But as soon as I post something like this guy here who has been ordered to stay in jail, people are afraid to like it. Nobody gives it a thumbs up. Nobody likes it. And it's not that they don't like it. They're scared. They're scared to like it because we all have them. We have people with different points of views in our family. Sometimes their points of views are a little bit on the ignorant side, and I don't mean that in a negative way. What I'm saying is that a lot of people, they get all their media, their news, they get their information from, they call it echo chamber, or you belong to social media sites that are like-minded. So you only see that type of media. Or that's where you call it news. That's where you get your news and information. And a lot of times they're not going to give you both sides. Obviously, we know it's better to get a sampling of your information, get a sampling of your news from different viewpoints. I watch all different types of news stations. I read so many press releases every day. I read so many news stories. I'd like to think that I'm pretty much I'm in the middle of all this. Now, here's a lot of the comments that we get that's really annoying. People say, "Oh, you're showing this guy. How come you don't show the Antifa? How come you don't show the Black Lives Matter people? How come you don't show?" You know what? Again, I've had this conversation before with my followers, and I say, go back and look. If I know nothing says justice like breaking a window and stealing a big screen TV or a washer and dryer. We don't agree with that. You're a criminal. You're burning down buildings. You're doing it for whatever reason. You're doing it under the flag of Black Lives Matter, which is all about social change, social awareness. It's something that this country needs, and I completely agree with it. I agree with the concept, and I agree with the people that join it for all the right reasons. The people that join it or say they're part of it for all the and who knows where it started. I've watched so many newscasts. I have seen probably 100 people say, "And the co-founder of," and the co-founder of, but there's no mission statement out there. There's no really, we just kind of know that they're all about social change. And that's okay. You want to join a group that's about social change, that's good. But when they're out there burning down buildings and breaking windows and disagreeing with court, what happens in a court because somebody's not found guilty, and they think that that's their way of getting their point across, we have to look between the noise of all that, because there's really people out there that are trying to get the right message out. And those are the people we need to listen to, not all this other stuff. But trust me, we will hold them accountable, and you should hold them accountable. But the funny thing is that you got the flip side of this where you have, let's face it, these rioters that went into the Capitol, they're just as traitorous as the guys burning down buildings on this other end and stealing TVs and what have you. But these guys that kill a cop, steal from a cop, beating cops, beating citizens, breaking windows, beating people with the American flag and the Blue Lives Matter flag, they're not patriots. And it's okay to tell them that you don't agree with them. It's okay to tell them that you don't like them. And the problem is, a lot of people are scared. And again, here at Fugitive Watch, we're an equal opportunist. You're a criminal, you're a criminal. That's how it is. You're a traitor. And if you're standing there and you look to the right and you go, wow, look at all those people, look at all they're out there rioting. And it wasn't just the Capitol. They've had other get-togethers where riots have broke out and people have been hurt. You got your get-togethers on the other side and really we say it's one side or the other, and it's really not. They're both complete. Okay, I understand. Here's the difference. I kind of get the whole BLM, Black Lives Matter message. That's simple. We get that. We know what people are upset about. We know that the awareness that they're trying to get people about social change. What I don't understand is how storming the Capitol or beating people with the American flag or the Blue Lives Matter flag and thinking that that's okay. I miss that message. They think that the boogeyman, somebody's coming to take your guns. I don't know how many times I've heard that. That seems to be the big thing. They're coming to take our guns. They're coming to take our guns. As a gun owner, I got guns, no problem. I got them. But I don't have a problem with people who have guns. I have a problem with stupid people that have guns. But here's the funny thing. Guess what? Obama and all the past presidents are not going to come out of retirement and kick your door in and take your gun. Most of you idiots that committed these crimes, especially out there at the Capitol, you took your own guns away. That's right, because now you're going to be deemed a felon and you're not going to be allowed to have a gun. You took your own gun away. That's how dumb you are. But again, I'm just curious. I don't really understand that message. It's not, I try to look between the noise, and really the only thing I see is, I hate to say it, but it's like, it seems like everybody's just, the message is that we just want this one person in power. And that's really the only message. That's what it was all about. And anyway, again, everybody should be held accountable. If you're a criminal, you're a terrorist, and you're out there terrorizing our community, I don't care what community you're in, you're wrong. And you should go to jail. You should go to prison. We don't need people like you. And again, I get it. I deal with it in my own family. I deal with it with some of my own friends. We don't see eye to eye on stuff. And then, I like to ask them, well, where do you get that news? And then, well, I heard it. Well, I saw it. I read about it on Facebook. Yeah, okay. That answers that question. It's kind of hard to take somebody serious when they tell you they get their news off their Facebook feed. But anyway, just thought I wanted to share that. And again, here at Fugitive Watch, if you're a bad guy, we're going to blast you, and we're going to put you out there. If you're not a patriot, we're going to put you out there. But the problem is, people, we can't be afraid to, it's okay to say that you're all right with social change. It's okay to say that. Okay. And if friends unlike you for that reason, then maybe they're not your friends, or maybe at some point they'll come back. And it's okay to say that you're not okay with the riots, and you're not okay with racist statements or things that people say. It's okay to say that. And if they unlike you, well, then again, they're probably wouldn't be good friends. And at some point, when some of these people on both sides deprogram and really understand what it is what their messages are trying to get out, then maybe we'll be in a better place. But here at Fugitive Watch, if you're a bad person, we're going to blast you. Scott out. Have a great day.